Hi, my name is Samuel. Welcome to my abstract painting video series where I do voiceovers as I work on some of my pieces. For this one, I wanted to do a combination of simple brush strokes and also use acrylic markers to create some intricate details to give it like a sense of interest, to make it different and add a bit of details in there as well. But as you watch this video, I just also wanted to talk about overcoming personal struggles. A lot of times when we go through life, we all have one thing or the other that is kind of holding us back. Everyone has that thing that is a concern, a worry to them. Some of them we can share with people, some we're not so comfortable sharing, and that's okay as well. We all have different areas of our lives that we're looking to improve. Some things need drastic improvement, while some things we kind of learn to live with them. I've also had personal struggles, things that I couldn't really share with anyone, and that's one of the most difficult situations to be in, to be going through something that you can't share with someone else. You know, people always say it's better to share what you're going through and have someone to talk to, and that's very true. But the truth is that there's just going to be some things that you're not going to feel comfortable sharing with someone else. So what do you do in a moment like that? Maybe you even try to share with someone and they just kind of misunderstood what you were trying to say. You try to be vulnerable, you try to open up to someone, but they just kind of misunderstood what you were trying to say. They judged you, they made it look like you are the problem. And that happens a lot, and it makes people even feel more discouraged. It makes people feel more disconnected. It's even worse when you have friends, but you still feel lonely, you still feel alone despite having a lot of people around you. So what do you do in a moment like that? A lot of people, they get depressed, they get exhausted, they feel like, they're just alone, and they get isolated, and they even separate more from people, which is very understandable because you've tried to get help in some sense to the extent that you could, but somehow it just didn't work out like you expected. People misunderstood where you were coming from, so it creates a very kind of a challenging situation. It doesn't mean they're not going to be your friends anymore, but you just understand that there are certain things about your life that they don't understand. The truth is that it comes to a point where we have to look beyond our friends. We have to look beyond what we can reach in the physical. When I had my personal struggles, I knew there was nothing else that could help me except I reached out to God. And it was reaching out to God that really changed my view of everything, gave me a new perspective, because God is truly the only one that understands us, because He created us differently. He created us in a unique way. And so reaching out to God, in a sense, is me recognizing that no other human can help me, and that I need a supernatural, divine source of help, and that God is there to help. God is there to provide comfort and wisdom to be able to make it through those challenging times. He's there to provide the strength to help you make it through the hard times. He's always going to be there for you to be able to speak with Him, because He understands you more than anyone else. And that's what I've learned in my journey so far, is learning to speak with God and have that relationship with Him, so that in those moments when I have no one else to talk to, He's always going to be there by my side. And Jesus says, "My peace I give unto you, not like the world gives. So do not let your hearts be worried." And that's the promise that He has for every single one of us, as long as we're willing to reach out to Him. So thanks for watching my video. I'll see you on the next one.